No, well, I just want to get somewhere where I can.
Good evening, everyone. Hello.
Welcome to the call. Am I unmuted? Are we ready to get started? Okay.
We are.
Okay, I will take it away. I'll go from here. Just let me screen share here. My name is Cindy. I'm going to be the speaker for the first part of the meeting. I found Herbalife 20 years ago. I was struggling with some health concerns, had some weight to lose, decided to try the products for my health and see if I could get my energy where it needed to be, lost 50 pounds, kept it off for 2.5 years, used the products through a pregnancy. I'm 56 years old, going through menopause naturally, and the products have given me more vitality now at 56 than I had when I was 36. So I love the products, and I'm excited to kick off this weight loss challenge. Let me bring up the agreement here. I just want to make sure that we all understand what we're getting into, because it's going to be a lot of fun, but we do have some rules and regulations. And everybody should have received their agreement through your coach or maybe an email, and we're just going to touch base on this. Get this filled out and back to your coach. Pretty simple, your name, contact information, the best way to reach you. The challenge is $40 upon signing this agreement. $20 of that will go towards a 3-day trial for you to try. If you're already on the products, you can share that with someone. Maybe you have someone who wants to join the challenge. Please feel free to bring somebody out. Currently, we have 103. It was 96 earlier. We have 103 participants currently at the challenge. Feel free to share this information with others. But we do need to make sure that you are aware of what we're doing. The challenge is officially kicking off today, August 31st, and it will end on November 9th. Now, we end on November 9th, but our payout is November 16th. That gives us time to look at the pictures, make sure that we have our winners in line, and you do need to be on the call to receive if you are a winning participant. So make sure that you have November 16th as the payout must be called to be on. All of the coaches are independent business persons. We are suggesting that you use the products because we know what you're going to be putting in your body. It's not required, but it's going to be much easier for us to coach you because we'll know what you have as far as nutrition. And we're going to talk about protein and a little bit about the products here in a little bit for you. 3 absences are allowed. That means that 3 ways are allowed to be missed. After that 3rd one, you will no longer be a part of the challenge. We are asking that you have your weights into your coach by 8:15 so we can get them documented onto our chart. And all starting and ending weights and measurements must be taken and verified by your coach. If you're long distance, you can do it through Zoom, you can do it through FaceTime, Skype, whatever works for you, but we just need to verify beginning and ending. All of those in between, it's just a picture of your piggies on the scale sent to your coach, and we can get that put out there on our chart then. As far as the picture guidelines, we're doing this to protect you guys, and we do have an example of the picture up on our Fall Back on Track page that you should have been entered into. If you're not, your coach will enter you at the end of this Zoom call here. But there are important guidelines for you to follow, and they do need to be done exactly. We're asking for everybody to do them exactly. We do need to verify that they are taken today and not 3 months ago. So we do need to have the date, whether you want to use a newspaper, you want to use the TV background, or if you want to use your iPad, your phone, however you want to do that. We just need to have the current date, today's date, or if you're weighing tomorrow, the date, so that we know that you're starting at the proper time. We're asking you to wear the same clothing. It makes it easier for us if you're in the body transformation part of the challenge when we're looking to judge your before and your after, if you have the same clothing on. Men, basketball shorts, no t-shirt. We're looking for, front with your hands out from the knees up. If you don't want to do the full body, we need a side view with your hands out in the front of you, and then your back view. The women, it's pretty much the same shots, only we are allowing you to wear bathing suit or shorts and a sports bra or a tight-fitting cami or tank top we want to see your rolls. You guys might not want to see them, but we want to see the rolls because we want to see them shrink. We want to see them disappear. And believe me, when we look at those pictures afterwards, we really look at what has disappeared. And you guys might not see it, but we get the opportunity to point that out to you at the end. So please help us out by, following these guidelines if you're entering into the body transformation part of the challenge. If you're not doing that part, then it's just, the picture of the scale, validated with the date, the picture of your piggies on the scale each week, and then again at the end, the picture of the scale, validating the date so that we know that it was the ending, beginning and ending. This is an 11-week payout, so that means that we are going to have 7 winners. That's exciting, 7 winners, and we do have 103 participants currently. So our grand champion, that is the body transformation participant challenge winner, actually, because they're going to walk away with 30% of the whole pot. Everything we bring in, 30% of that is going out to the grand champion. We ask that you measure. That's going to help us. Sometimes it gets down to the nitty-gritty. So we're asking for you to measure. If you want to be considered for this, you do need to have those pictures sent in by the guidelines here in the registration packet. Again, go look at the pictures out there that we put up on the page for you. But the overall grand champion may not. You're only going to win once. So if you win the overall grand champion, you will not be in the male and female first, second, and third place. So you only get to win once. You walk away with one pot only. So if you are grand champion, you're going to walk away with 30% of the whole pot, and then the remainder is going to be split among the next 6 winners. And they are going to be male and female, first, second, and third. First place is going to get 50% of that remaining pot, and second place is going to get 30% of the remaining pot, and third place is going to get 20% of that remaining pot. You need to be on the call to win. If you're not on the call, you're forfeiting. It will go to the next person. So please put that date, November 16th, on your calendar. We're not doing a 4-week challenge. Here's our inch measurements that needs to be verified. There's a chart. We're asking for specific measurements. I have a really easy chart. If there's a coach who doesn't have one that has all 11 weeks with those body parts, if you would like, I can put that up on the Fall Back on Track page for the participants to use. Like I said earlier, you will be added to our Facebook support group page. We put a lot of very interesting, motivational recipes. If you have questions, you can ask it out there. You don't just have one coach. You have a team of coaches if you put it out there. And a lot of times what you'll find is it might be another participant who has already asked that question who might answer that question for you. The community out there is what we're trying to create. So if you know an answer to someone's question and nobody has answered it yet, please do that. Go out there and join our community and participate as much as you can. We're asking to do that on a regular basis. You must be at least 14 years old to enter into the challenge, 14 to 17, with parents' permission. If they're going to sign for you, we will accept you into the challenge. And this is the agreement. You are acknowledging that you choose to follow any weight loss program except starvation. You must be on a meal plan approved by your coach that has more than 1,000 calories per day for women and more than 1,500 for men. We do not want you guys going into a starvation mode that's not good for the body. As a previous member, signing below means that you understand that you may join and participate, but if you won before, you need to be at your last winning weight before eligible for the cash payout. That just makes it fair for everybody all across the board. We know sometimes it's a struggle, but we're hoping that we can get you to where you can maintain between the sessions. And as a previous participant, you may join any subsequent challenge at the sole approval and discretion of the coaches running the challenge. We've not had any problems yet with anybody, but if so, we'll let you know. We just ask you to fill this out. We want to know if you were a prior, how did you hear about us, were you referred in? And that is our agreement pretty much in a nutshell. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this off stop share. I'm going to come back out here to you guys, and then bear with me here a minute. We are going to talk about our topic of the day. And our topic of the day is protein, because protein is critical actually for just life in period, but it is a major macronutrient that the body requires in adequate amounts. We all need a certain amount of this a day. It is the building block. It's made up of building blocks called amino acids, and many of these amino acids are essential, which means that our body cannot make them We need to supply them in our food supply, in our diet, and what we're putting in during the day. And when a protein contains all of the essential amino acids, it's considered a complete protein. And what's great about our Formula One healthy meal, which we'll talk about later, it is a soy protein. And soy proteins, as well as animal sources of protein, are complete proteins. So if you are doing the Formula One, you don't need to worry about missing out on anything. If one or more of the essential amino acids is missing, then it's not considered a complete protein, is an incomplete protein. And with the exception of soy protein, vegetable sources of protein, they're considered incomplete proteins. Soy protein is the only vegetable one that is considered a complete protein. So you can have two incomplete plant proteins that will complement. An example would be rice and beans. Those two together are going to make a complete protein. And we're going to educate you, if you didn't know that, throughout our challenge. We're going to educate you on different ways to get your protein in. But protein has many important functions in the body. It provides energy to the body. It's used to build muscle, your organs. It builds and repairs muscle tissue. It provides energy and stamina, satisfies hunger, gives you a feeling of fullness, and it supports lean muscle mass. Many body functions rely on your protein. Hormones, which act as your cellular messengers, they're proteins. And enzymes, which help the body perform many of the chemical reactions inside your cells, are also proteins. So as you guys can see, protein is critical for many, many functions in your body. And if you're not getting enough of it, it's not going to help you lose the weight you're looking to lose. So you need to get your protein up. And it's found in both animal and plant foods, meats, fish, poultry, eggs. We're looking for the lean proteins. If you eat lean, you become lean. If you eat lardy, you're going to stay lardy. So we're not looking to eat lardy proteins. You want to go towards your leaner options. Eggs, milk-based products are rich in protein. Also, plant sources of protein include beans, such as soybeans, black beans, pinto beans, lentils, peas. Of course, you have your protein powders made from soy, which is a complete protein, or your whey, which is a milk-based protein. Your coach is also going to work with you and give you ideas as far as protein. But you know, I tell my clients, everybody has different eating tastes and habits. Just Google. If you're not sure, go out and Google. If you're here today, obviously you have access to the internet. Google lean protein choices, and you're going to be surprised at all kinds of things that you didn't think were protein, things that you do like. We're going to throw ideas out there for you, but here's one that I'm going to throw out there with you. How many of you don't like cottage cheese? I'm not a big cottage cheese eater. If you like cottage cheese, this is great, but if you don't like cottage cheese, this is something you can do because cottage cheese is protein. If you put it in the blender and you blend it up, and you throw in the packet of Hidden Valley Ranch dressing, or maybe you're a taco dip person, throw in your taco dip packet into that cottage cheese that is blended up. You may need to add a little bit of milk, not much. There you have a dip for your green veggies, your celery, and your cucumbers, and your broccoli, and you can eat as much of that as you want because that's protein, and that would be an awesome snack for you. You can make it a little bit runnier and make a healthy, taco salad dressing or ranch salad dressing just by using cottage cheese. And that is one way that I should say I didn't used to like cottage cheese. And it was a visual thing for me. I had to add something to it to make it not white. But after I started using it as dips, now I can just grab it out of the refrigerator and eat it no problem. So that just goes to show that a lot of times we carry a lot of mental issues around up here that stops us and slows us down. And weight loss is definitely a mental hurdle. Sometimes we have to get over, whether it's our eating habits. Some people don't like to do breakfast. You need to break that fast. Do it with a protein shake if you're not a breakfast eater. Sometimes it's exercise, whatever your mental hurdle is. We're going to go through that all in the next 11 weeks. And I'm really excited to find out where you guys are struggling at so that we can give you the solutions to your struggles. But your daily protein requirements for everybody, it's different. It depends on your size and your fitness level, your lifestyle. An example would be maybe a gentleman who, a large active gentleman is going to consume more as his engine, which is his muscle mass, is bigger than a small framed sedentary gentleman who isn't doing a whole lot of activity. So it's different for everybody. So what's going to happen between now and the next time you come back to class, your coach is going to take a tool that was developed for us out at UCLA by Dr. David Heber, who is the #1 doctor by his peers. and he's working with us, developing tools for us, and he developed a slide rule for us that we're going to put your specific information into, and then it's going to pop out your magic numbers. And by your magic numbers, we mean your protein needs for your frame and your lifestyle. And your coach will give that to you. And then from there, we just hope that you plug back with us every week and tap into our classes and ask questions out on our page, be a part of our community. And I wish you guys all the best of luck. That is my portion of the call. I'm going to turn it over to my beautiful fellow coaches, all the way from Rhode Island. She's in Rhode Island. I'm sorry. Kelly, if you're out there, can you take it away, please?
Yes, Cindy, good evening, and no offense to New Hampshire, but it's too cold for me up there. So good evening, everyone. Welcome. Congratulations on making the decision to take charge of your health. I applaud you, and it's wonderful, so be proud of yourselves. And Cindy, you're a tough act to follow because the knowledge and the passion that you have, it's not comparable. So let me pull up my little slideshow. And I will share first my story and tell you about myself. I got started on these amazing products about 2 years ago, actually 2 years this month. And before Herbalife, I was always tired. I couldn't out-exercise my bad diet. And every time I went out to eat, I would have to find the restroom. So I had very poor digestion. So since then, I've gone on to lose 22 pounds. I've kept that weight off for a year and a half now. I feel amazing and full of energy, and my digestion has improved, and I call the aloe the liquid gold, which we'll learn about more in the challenge. But these products have completely changed my life and my outlook, and I'm passionate to help others do the same, and that's why I became a coach. And so that's my before and after so you can see. And tonight I'm going to talk about our product focus on protein. And as Cindy said, protein is crucial to, your weight loss program. And as Cindy said, if you don't get enough protein, you won't lose the weight because you're not fueling your body properly. And it's important to make sure you fuel your body properly and talk to your coach about your numbers. And a great tool also that, I use with my clients is something called MyFitnessPal. So if you have a smartphone, you can download it for free, and that actually helps to break down your numbers. So, based on your weight, how much you're looking to lose, it will help to calculate how much, what your protein number is. And also, 30% of what you're eating a day should be good protein. So that's a big help too. So, part of our product focus, with the protein is 3-day trial. It's amazing. A lot of you on the call have probably started on that or are starting on the 3-day trial. You get 6 meals. It has our total control, which I'll talk about in a couple of minutes. So each shake, in the trial is 150 calories, has 21 vitamins and minerals and all those essential nutrients. And one of the things that I love about Herbalife the most, besides the fact that they taste awesome, is that it makes it so easy for you to eat healthy. Because even if you ate all healthy things, which none of us do, it's impossible to get all the nutrients that you need because of the way that things are made and the way that things are processed. It's impossible to eat healthy without, some assistance here. So, you throw a couple scoops in, you add some water or milk, you blend it, and you got a full meal. You're reducing the amount of calories, and it tastes amazing, and it's good for you. And these shakes have 17 grams of protein in the 3-day trial. And, it's very low in fat, has no cholesterol. And if you compare it to the things that you normally eat, a lot of us, have, gone through the drive-thru and gotten the muffin and the coffee, it's a lot more calories, and it's not fueling your body properly. And so, you're hungry and you're not getting the proper nutrition that you need. So, and then also with the total control, you'll also get, with the 3-day trial, you get total control. So that's basically our tea in a tablet form. It helps to boost your metabolism and helps with your energy. And that product has been a huge part of my, helping me increase my energy because, before Herbalife, I would usually be asleep by this time, which is pretty early. So our next product is the Formula 1 and plus PDM on the go. So PDM, it's an acronym for protein drink mix. So when you add a serving of that makes your shake 24 grams of protein. So, everyone is different. Everyone, some people get hungrier sooner than others. So your coach will work with you to customize a plan that's going to be best fitting for your results and what you're looking for. So this provides 24 vitamins and minerals, 17 grams of protein, and in the trial pack and the Formula One on the go, it's the cookies and cream flavor, which is awesome because for me, Oreos was a big guilty pleasure food. And now I don't feel bad about not eating them anymore because now I can just make a cookies and cream shake. And then we also have the Formula One Express Meal Bar. So if you're really in a rush running out the door like I am most mornings, I can just grab one of these bad boys. It gets you your healthy breakfast, all the vitamins and minerals you need, and it gives you 15 grams of protein. So I'm just so excited because these products are just amazing. So next is our protein drink mix. So this comes in vanilla or chocolate. One serving of this is 15 grams of protein. You add it to the shake, which is 9 grams. That's going to give you 24 grams of heart healthy protein. It comes in vanilla or chocolate flavor. It has 20 essential vitamins and minerals. And this also you can use to replace the milk in the shakes. For me personally, I had some digestive issues before getting started. And so for me, I switched over from the milk to the protein, and it just tastes it's creamier, it's a better consistency, and you're still getting all the vitamins and the nutrients that you need. So just awesome. So Total Control, like I said earlier, this is basically our tea in the tablet form. It comes in the 3-day trial pack. And this helps to increase alertness. It helps, with energy. And it also helps to boost your metabolism too. So this is great on a weight management program. I definitely recommend this product to everyone. So protein can actually be fun. I'm fortunate that I'm married to a guy that's very creative in the kitchen. So all of the products that you see here all have protein in them. We have a tasteless protein. You can take the shake mix and make it pancakes, waffles. I love the Herbalife pies. All you do is add shake mix to milk and put it in a pie crust. And then we also, on the right there, it's a creamy Alfredo. We have a creamy chicken soup mix. So instead of using that Alfredo sauce that you usually buy in the jar in the stores, that's loaded with sodium, our creamy soup mix, that gives you 16 grams of protein, and it's much better for you. It's low in sodium. So there's a lot of fun options, and in previous challenges I've posted recipes, so I'll post some recipes that incorporate Herbalife products into them, because you've got to change it up a little bit. As much as I love drinking the shakes every day, sometimes I want to do something a little different. So there's fun ways to have your protein. So you can have your protein and eat it too. So you also may have heard that we are kicking off a 21-day shake challenge. It's very easy. All you have to do is take a picture of yourself, it's called a selfie, with your shake. We love to know what kind of shake you're drinking, and you just use the hashtag 21-day shake challenge, and you can tag your coach and any of your friends that are drinking the shakes too, and any one of us coaches here. And as Cindy said, you don't just have one coach, you have a team of coaches, and I really think of this as a family. And so there's lots of people to help you on your journey, any questions that come up. So this is definitely fun, and besides being fun, you get new ideas for recipes like Cindy's Tootsie Roll. I had chocolate banana bread today, and it also helps to keep you accountable because it takes 21 days to form a habit. So this really helps with that accountability piece, and what better time to start, with the weight loss challenge when we're kicking into shape for the fall months. I like to finish my sections with quotes, to help inspire. And, personal development is something that's really important, in this world, in Herbalife and out there. We tend to hear a lot of negativity. So I love to hear these quotes and to post inspiring things. So once you make a decision, the universe conspires to make it happen. So you're all on this call tonight, instead of doing whatever else you can be doing, but you're here because you made a decision that you wanted to change your life and change your habits. So again, be proud of that. And once you make that decision and you have that mindset in your head and you have the goal and you've written it down, that's the first step to being there. And the universe is going to make it happen. And we're all here to help each other through that process. And then just one other quote before I finish my section. So, you know, along the course of the challenge, sometimes you might notice, you know, the inches might go a little faster than the scale, and that's totally normal. But it takes 4 weeks for you to see your body change. And I remember for myself, when I started on my weight loss program, it took me about 5 or 6 weeks, and all of a sudden, one day, my pants just were really, really loose. So it takes a few weeks for that to happen, you know, kind of like the 21 days to form a habit, you know, a little over that. It takes 8 weeks for your friends and family, and it takes 12 weeks for the rest of the world to see it, right when the challenge is ending. So don't give up. Make sure you reach out to your Herbalife coach, you know, your friends and family here. You know, we're all one family here on this call. We're all friends. We're all here to help each other on our journey and helping us get to our goals and beyond. So again, be proud of yourselves. I'm so excited for everyone and looking forward to working together to help us all reach our goals. So I'm going to pass it to my dear friend Rita. Thanks, everyone.
Hey everybody, are you guys all as excited as we are to be doing this? Tomorrow will be day 1 of the 21-day shake challenge, which is going to be perfect off the starts. If anybody has any questions on that information y'all received, get with your coach, and they'll be able to answer any questions that you want personally answered. Hit up the Facebook group. Your coach, like they said, will enter you into that group tonight. Tons of information there. This call is the same time every week, 8:15 by phone or like we're doing right now. And just don't miss it. Anybody have any questions?
I don't have a question. Can I just interject real quick, Rita? This is Cindy. When I went over the agreement, I wanted to say that the biggest winning pot is $599. So we don't pay out higher than that. So if you're just wondering what that would be, it could be $599 would be our highest pot.
And that's so that you don't have to pay taxes on it.
Exactly. Now, who's going for it?
So keep that in mind. It's all about fun, and let's see who's going to go for the gold now that the Olympics are over.
And I gave you all the formula for how to win, so let's see how many follow it.
Yeah. Did you guys check? Does everybody see the chat there that you can follow along with and add into the new people? That's where Lori posted the, I just had a blank. That's where you're going to figure out how to win this challenge. Posted by Lori and Mike Baker. Lori Baker, Mike goes I hope Mike's not on.
He goes by Baker too.
Okay. Hilarious.
All right. Well, great job, everyone. Thank you so much.
I'm so excited for all of us.
Who's going to win? Who's excited?
We'll have the top 5 or something.
What is your name?
So be sure and get your numbers to your coach by next Wednesday.
Wait, when? I couldn't hear it.
Kelly that would like to meet.
By next Wednesday.
Okay.
They need your numbers for tonight, and then it's every Wednesday after that.
Oh, yeah.
Okay?
All right, everybody, good luck.
Thanks.
Good night.
I'm so
Have a
excited.
great week, everybody.
Good luck, Ashley.
Amazing.